The name of this next horse is Hoof-Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof-Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Quester's Jet, Hoof-Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof-Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof-Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is Mex. Hello, Mex.
What's up, Doc and the peoples?
What's up?
What's going on?
I'm just sitting here in the closet with all of our gear and ready to record, which I guess we're doing right now. So, yeah. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Cool.
Not just betting money on Grand Theft Auto.
All right, sweet. Living the dream, dude.
Just made 50 grand. No, sorry.
Sweet.
What?
Just living the dream, dude. Living the dream.
Some stupid shit.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I want to just start out. Everybody, you can go ahead and contact us on Instagram. I am Doc Farted on Instagram. Mex is _Mexalorian. You could also contact us at Hoof-Hearted Podcast on Instagram. You can call us or text us at area code 661-379-0020. And you can leave a message if you like. Text us if you like. So, let's see. Is there anything on here? I haven't even checked in a while.
What?
Shit. Okay, hold on. Here's something. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we got something. We got something from the burrito. He asks, do you guys plan on watching the new Joker movie?
Fuck no.
No? Did you like the first one?
I did.
Why don't you want to watch it?
I feel like it's good enough to just be a standalone. And
What do you mean by that?
that the first one that they did, Joker, was good enough to just be by itself.
They didn't need to do a sequel, is what you're saying?
No, if they really wanted to spin off from that series, they should have just done like other villains, like while he's in, the
Why he's in jail?
penitentiary or whatever the fuck,
Gotcha. Okay.
So while he does that, he should, or we should be seeing like different villains, like Mr. Freeze or Two-Face. I've already heard spoilers.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really like what I hear.
Okay.
So it just like solidifies like, nah, I won't watch it.
Okay. All right. So it's a fuck no from Mex. I'll probably watch it at some point in time. I don't really
But
watch
it's
a lot of
already, I
movies.
think, gonna be on digital, so you should be able to stream it here next week.
I think, hold on, let me check. I think I can already watch it. I gotta double check though. What's it called?
Joker 2, the Foily or whatever. Droit de Folie. Which in itself, like the name, it's cool. It's a cool name, but it also means that two people go crazy with each other when
Yeah, but I don't.
when in like the comics or in the original storyline where she's from, he makes her go crazy. Like he helps her, he pushes her to that point. They don't go crazy together.
Oh, okay.
So it's just kind of meh.
Yeah. Well,
And then also Lady Gaga singing the whole damn time is gonna be annoying.
Yeah. I know that the first movie was based off of The Killing Joke, right? No, Wait, was it?
No, the Killing Joke is like,
That was something else. Yeah. You're right. You're right. But this was like a whole different kind of like Joker origin story, right?
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
more of yeah, like a whole the Joker origin, but also like the Red Hood, because like in the Red Hood storyline, um, the guy that becomes the Joker was like a comedian,
Yeah.
and he got put onto like a gang to make some extra money for his wife, yada yada yada.
Okay.
They all end up getting all fucked up.
Got it.
And he
Okay.
becomes the Joker by falling in the vat of acid that Batman accidentally pushes him in.
Okay, which is like the first Batman movie that
Yeah.
Tim
Well,
Burton
no,
did.
that's like one
Well,
of the origins from the animated show.
well, in the Tim Burton movie, the
Yeah,
first
that's true
one,
too. But
yeah,
I
he
don't think
fell
in the
in the
Tim
acid.
Burton it had the Red Hood
No, it
thing.
didn't. He just,
So
I
that's
guess
a little different.
he just pulled from. I mean, that's the thing, man. With all these movies, they just pull from all these different storylines, you know. So
Well, I'm pretty sure Red Hood came later anyway, so
yeah, it did. Yeah,
like way, way later.
yeah, it did. Um,
Yeah, long answer, shorten, fuck no.
yeah.
Uh, um,
Again, I'll probably watch it, but because I watched the first one and I liked
and
it, but
I will never tell no one not to watch them. So go ahead, do it. You know,
I
no
mean,
matter how shitty it is.
there are certain things I don't think people should watch. So,
Yeah.
in fact, we're probably going to end up talking about some of that stuff now in this episode. This is going to be like a 2-part episode. We're basically talking about. I mean, this episode is inspired by P Diddy. Uh, I don't know if I should say that, but
P
yeah,
Diddy,
P Diddy. It's it.
P Man.
Yeah, the P Man. Yeah, do you think he goes by that nickname at all? The P Man. I'm sure he.
Probably now.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did, just behind closed doors. So
Trying to be chiller.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe R. Kelly is the one that went by the P Man. Anyways, yeah. So what we're going to talk about is we're talking about celebrities, celebrity sex scandals, and celebrities being just all out
Right.
assholes, douchebags, just being bad people. I mean, the reality is,
Bad to the bone.
yeah, bad to the bone. The reality is, celebrities are human beings. Unfortunately, they're human
Barely.
beings. They're human beings with a lot of privilege. And people with privilege tend to do bad things because either one, they're bored, or two, they believe they can get away with it. And you know what? A lot of them can get away with it. Not because they hire good lawyers, but
Tom Hanks.
they've got to. I don't want to go anywhere near that shit. So,
He's in the fucked up shit, I think.
yeah, I don't know. If people
Probably.
are curious about how bad Tom Hanks is, you guys can just look up Isaac Cappy. So I'm not saying that any of that's true, but I'm not touching it. So I liked Bosom Buddies when I was a kid. I thought that was a funny show. Anyways,
what was it?
Bosom Buddies.
What was that?
It was a TV show from the 80s, I believe, maybe late 70s, but Tom Hanks played he was a dude that him and his buddy were trying to find an apartment and couldn't find an apartment. The only place that they could find an apartment was in a complex that only allowed women to live there. So
Nice.
Tom Hanks and his buddy went ahead and dressed in drag and said that they were women, and that's where they lived. So they always had to pretend that they were women. So,
Oh, it's not bad. Just
no, I mean,
once a month, just get all bitchy.
Okay. I know that there are some people who say that you have to dress like a woman to be successful in, Hollywood. There's that whole emasculation type thing that they got going on. Like you look at a lot of celebrities and some kind of like cult type thing. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but you look at a lot of male celebrities and they've had to dress like women. That's
Yeah.
why Dave
Or
Chappelle
do
was like,
blackface.
yeah, yeah, right. But I mean, that's why like Dave Chappelle was one of the things that he said was like, I ain't gonna dress like a woman. So,
Yeah.
who else said that too? I think Cat Williams talked about it. So, anyways, I guess we could talk about that kind of shit because nobody listens. So it's all good, except for the burrito. What's up, dude?
What up, burrito?
Yeah.
I
So
want to come in your burrito.
I wouldn't do that. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely not gonna come in that burrito. All right, dude.
You have our word.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, so we're talking scandals and rotten people,
Sandals.
scandals and sandals, and rotten celebrities and the rotten things that they do. So, yeah, it's basically because P Diddy is in the news with all that crazy shit that went on, and I don't know how many of these stories are going to involve baby oil, but
Wait, never
what?
nothing.
Okay.
I was gonna say a fun time, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
dude. There's a video of what's it? Justin Bieber like sad as shit, and then the music video that they're filming has like old ass people eating it off of plates with a young like pictures of him like as a young kid. It's really crazy. We should watch that. Like not watch it in like a favorable way, but like a fuck this, you know?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I know that some bad things happen with Bieber. There's a reason why he
Yeah.
started fucking going nuts.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about all that first and foremost. The whole P Diddy thing. I mean, it's like another Epstein. Epstein wasn't a celebrity, but all that like trafficking stuff. I mean, it's pretty fucked up, dude, and it's going on, and people can go ahead and deny it all that they want, but it's a real thing, and it's really happening. And what drives me nuts is like you got somebody like Ashton Kutcher who is like in front of like fucking Congress. You've got like Oprah Winfrey who is also like, anti-sex trafficking. You've got a lot of these celebrities that are really like, beating the drum to, stop all this like sex trafficking. Yet
I think a lot of the time that they are though, it's like to cover their own asses.
yeah, but it's not gonna work, dude. It shouldn't work. I
No,
mean,
and it won't once it's done.
I think the majority of people will be like, oh yeah, no, it's whatever. They don't even remember, the times that these people were fighting against, but they'll, give it time and they'll turn their career around. It won't matter. But like people like P Diddy, who's allegedly, because he's not guilty yet, he hasn't gone to trial. I mean, but it seems like pretty.
That's too many bottles of oil, man.
It's pretty damning evidence, though, or at least from what we have heard. But like he's like a ringleader, but the thing is, those people who are against it are friends, openly friends with someone like P Diddy, and Ashton Kutcher has talked about in interviews about going to P Diddy party and being like, I can't talk about that story. I can't talk about that story. I can't. It's like, dude, why? I agree with you, dude. I agree that it's so they can cover their own ass, but don't, man. I don't know. I just feel like some of these celebrities are so fucking clueless as to what real life is. and the struggles of real life. I'm not saying all celebrities are that way, but
No, I was gonna say like mainly the ones that were born in that shit.
maybe. But I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Ashton Kutcher wasn't. He was a model before, so he was probably fucked up way before he became an
Well,
actor.
he was probably fed into it.
He probably, yeah, you know. But I mean, the celebrities and politicians and big time CEOs of companies and you know, they have no grasp of what reality is. They're not grounded in what reality is, at least
No,
what we would consider reality. They have a whole different fucking planet that they live on, you know, not literally, maybe, I don't know, but it
for the most part.
it's so different, their way of life, you know,
Yeah,
their experiences are so
their
different.
their lives are pretty much in almost ivory fucking towers, man.
Yeah, so
So
so they're
it's hard
clueless.
to what is it, like come to like see each other's differences eye to eye,
Yeah, but also
or
too,
what
like
is it? The
the
opposite.
the thing of knowing, like, I guess understanding right and wrong, right? Like their morals, like things like that, like are totally different. Again, not every celebrity is that way. There are some celebrities that they totally understand what life is about for, you know, regular Joe Blow, you know,
Keanu
regular,
Reeves.
maybe, maybe. I
Well,
think,
he rides the bus in the subway, man.
yeah. I mean, I don't, you know, I mean, I think probably for the most part, yeah. He seems that way. At least that's his persona, you know. A couple other people. Some people, yeah, I don't know. It's I think that you sometimes these celebrities might fuck up because we all fuck up, and then they, you know, they regret it, they
No,
apologize, they
no,
turn it
we're
around.
human. They're perfect. They can't fuck up.
Sure, yeah. I
They
mean,
don't get that chance.
when your life is under a microscope, you know, like I do think that there is like some extreme pressure, and then sometimes you break, you know. So, um, you know, and then sometimes certain things happen, and you're like, come on, really? Like, why did they get in trouble for that? You know, like when Pee Wee got arrested for jerking off in an adult movie theater, guarantee you he wasn't the only one that was jerking off, but he's the one that they arrested, right? Like they were probably looking for something to,
A
you know,
scapegoat.
they were looking for you know, and yeah, like an example, right? Like use him
Yeah.
as an example. Like stop jerking it in the
We're tired of
adult movie
fucking
thing.
cleaning up these floors.
Yeah, it was probably the janitors. They're like, you know what, Pee Wee's in here jerking off. You know,
Tell everyone.
yeah, I'm tired of cleaning this jizz. Um,
It is. It smells like oranges. Fucking tired of it.
yeah,
It
yeah.
tastes pretty damn good, but I'm
Ooh,
tired of
that's gross. Okay, that's gross.
It's the janitor, not me. I don't
Yeah,
know
the
why.
janitor. Okay, all right.
It's the quote. You eat it. Pull up this article too.
Yeah, no, I didn't pull that one up, but yeah, but I mean, you know, certain things like that. Sometimes I think that they're witch hunts, you know, because they are celebrities, especially with the whole Me Too movement that happened. You know, some of those people who were accused of things, um, you know, you found out like Chris Hardwick, right? Like he was accused of shit by his
What?
what? You didn't know about
Hollywood's
that?
Angel was accused of something?
Chris Hardwick?
Yeah.
You mean
What do you mean?
Hollywood's nerd?
Angel.
Okay,
You can
whatever. Yeah.
fuck off with that.
Yeah, no, his
Ugh.
ex
That
girlfriend or
little neck and mole rat want to harm a fly. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, the host of Talking Dead and countless other shows, he was accused by a his ex girlfriend or something like that of, you know, assault and stuff. Then it came out that she was just crazy, and no, that didn't happen. And he was like, I've got the basically is like I've got the receipts to prove it, and he showed like all this stuff and showed that she was nuts, but he was guilty before he was even proven innocent. And
Yes.
you know, he was, you know, by the public perception he was guilty. So I understand that some of these things that happen, that the celebrities, you know, like I said, their life is under a microscope, and so sometimes this shit happens, and it's not necessarily true. So that's why I say, even though a lot of things point towards P. Diddy being guilty, I'm still gonna say he's innocent until proven guilty. So until the court says, yeah, he's guilty of all these things, I'm just gonna say no until then. But in my mind, I'm still gonna say he's fucked up, because there's a lot of things, like you see a lot of like old interviews, and you're like, okay, that's kind of questionable now, you know, now that you know shit. And it's the same thing with like Bill Cosby. That's another dude that
Well, he made delicious drinks. I can't be mad at the guy.
yeah, he was a hell of a bartender, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
don't sleep
Tucked
on
you
Cosby.
in at night too.
Yeah, don't sleep on Cosby. Yeah, he'll lay on top of you. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, you know, he's another dude. But there's one. Okay, so there's one. I don't have it pulled up yet. I got to look for it. This one, there was a movie made about this guy, so I'm going to look it up real quick. I actually had the DVD for the longest time. Okay, so all right, this is about an actor named Bob Crane. Greg Kinnear actually played him in a movie called Autofocus. This dude's old. I mean, he was born in 1928. Bob Crane was, and he was in a TV show. Most popular, he was in a TV show for called Hogan's Heroes, which is basically it's about American POWs in a German prison, and a German prison camp, and it was a comedy, believe it or not. So
Sounds like it.
yeah, right, yeah. So but this is what had happened here. I'm going to read this. This is from Wikipedia. I'm going to just kind of skim through it here. You know, because he was considered an attractive person, so he had a lot of women that were attracted to him, and he was a celebrity. So let's see. He had a so let's see. So he was introduced to this guy named John Carpenter, and he was a sales manager for Sony Electronics, and he had a bunch of like video equipment. And Crane was really into all this video equipment, and they started hanging out more and more, and then he basically introduced that Carpenter guy. Crane introduced Carpenter as his manager. But what Crane and Carpenter would do is they videotaped their joint sexual encounters with these women. Now, Crane's son insists that the women were all aware of the videotaping and consented to it, but like a lot of them, these cameras were hidden. So
We just gotta get good angles. It's not really.
yeah, right. Let's see here.
And then, like, if you're gonna do kind of POV stuff, you don't need to worry about that type of thing, you know. But they're not doing that, and then they have to have hidden ones. So that's probably why they were hidden.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, all of these.
I'm not
like,
the biggest POV fan, so I kind of had this guy's back. But what?
Yeah, you want angles. You want angles. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
did the angles.
Yeah, but in order to get those angles, you got to get permission. So, but these cameras are certain ones. I mean, you're like,
were they in Italy?
You're like, why does that guy keep holding that teddy bear and he's just like walking around the room like a fucking nanny cam? Anyways, So in June 1978, Crane was living in some apartment in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it was during a run of Beginner's Luck at the Windmill Dinner Theater. So it was a play that he was doing. On the afternoon of June 29th, his co-star Victoria Ann Barry entered his apartment after he failed to show up for a lunch meeting, and she discovered his body. Crane had been bludgeoned to death with a weapon that was never identified, though investigators believe it to be a camera tripod. An electrical cord had been tied around his neck. So the story is, and I don't know if they ever figured it out, but I think maybe they did, not sure. But the story is that his buddy that was videotaping all these sexcapades, he's the one that killed Crane. So, but I mean, they were taping these women. So, I mean, this happened back in, the 60s and 70s. So, I mean, like, this kind of shit has been going on for a long time. A lot of people have heard about Fatty Arbuckle. He got in trouble, and then he was basically blacklisted from Hollywood. He was a famous actor in Hollywood back in the early days of Hollywood. But yeah, man, I mean, they've been doing bad shit for a long time. Let's see. Here's some other ones. Like, and you know how I was saying earlier that these celebrities go ahead and they do something and then people forgive and forget. Here's one. Rob Lowe made a sex tape with a 16-year-old in 1988. He was 24 years old at the time, and he was having sex. Let's see. He was having sex with two women, and it was recorded the night before the 1988 Democratic National Convention in Atlanta. So,
My
hooray
real question
politics.
would be then, who did he vote for?
Yeah, right. Yeah. When
What
it
you
was,
said, convention? Oh, well, still. Who was he voting for?
I don't know. I'm sure
This guy's
yeah.
Was he at the convention?
I don't know. It doesn't say that. Yeah.
It is a little interesting that they pointed out, though.
So
I feel like.
okay.
So
So
let's go ahead and avoid the whole video right now and talk about that.
yeah. Okay, but I'm not going to. I'm going to talk about this.
Well, I loved him in Parks and Rec.
I did
Can't
too.
do this to me.
Yeah, and Wayne's World, but he was.
Nah, well, that was before.
Yeah.
Well, me.
Well, yeah, before you. Okay, but here's the thing. He did end up taking a lot of time away from Hollywood after this happened. I do remember that.
I know. Okay, I know it was pretty like kind of a big thing when he was coming back for Parks and Rec, at least.
Well, when he was making his comeback with Wayne's World, and then he did a lot of like small roles and stuff. But yeah, Parks and Rec really kind of got him back into
Like mainstream.
back into mainstream. Yeah. So but yeah, like, so when the video surfaced, it was discovered that one of the girls was only 16. And then her mother slapped him with a civil lawsuit, and he ended up settling and paid her a large sum of money, and then he did 20 hours of community service.
Not bad.
Like that's
He served his time.
20 hours of community service. He picked up trash on the fucking road. And as a celebrity, he probably didn't even fucking do that. He might have like served soup at a soup kitchen. I don't know.
That's just good.
But the thing
When
is,
when have we done that?
I'm not
throw you
yeah.
under the bus. I don't do that either.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll wait until I'm arrested for something. But
I was gonna say, please don't say anything.
yeah. The thing is, though, is I mean, why wasn't he arrested in the first place? So it makes me think, like, I mean, maybe because the thing is different states have different laws as far as the age of consent.
Countries.
No, different states do. They have different
No, I know,
laws.
but
Yeah.
so do countries.
Well, yeah, different countries do. Yeah, but
like, not that because I don't give a shit. Like, that's not why I watch anime. But unfortunately, a lot of the times, some good ones have uh demon bitches in the shape of like a fucking 16-year-old girl. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the fucking dude in the armor fighting the demon bitch or something. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
My point is, it changed like recently, but theirs in Japan used to be 13.
Yeah, that's
So I think it just changed to 16. Like it's just fucking. But and then again, that's why these businessmen and maybe like not to say actors, but some actors go to these countries and
mm-hmm.
just take advantage of that.
Hell yeah, they do. They do terrible things in different countries, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
without a
and
doubt.
like because I hate to point it out, and it sucks too. And because well, like you guys know, I sell shit, but when I do, like I have some certain anime like characters, and when they're on like the keychain or whatnot, sometimes they're in bikinis, and people say, "Well, aren't they high schoolers?" It's like it's in a fucking swimsuit. They're not fucking nude. Like I'm
Yeah.
not doing anything, dude. Like my bad. Like don't fucking buy it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's like that's you at that point. Like I said, I've told a few. It's like it's literally from their beach episode. Like every anime has a beach trope episode where it's them being like overly sexual and going to the beach, and it's just like most of the time I'm just like I'll skip that episode. There's
Yeah.
no fights. It's annoying.
I
Like
I
a lot of the anime I like for the fucking fights, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z just fucking started a new one, by the way. If you guys are watching that, let me know. But skipping the tirade, my bad. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, with a lot of these, I mean, basically, just keep it in your pants. Like, don't.
For the most part. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, dudes need to show restraint, and women need to show restraint. Just because somebody is wearing something that is revealing doesn't mean that they are wanting you to,
Because me and Doc are in our
advance on them.
speedos.
That's right. Just because I'm
Doesn't mean.
wearing a Speedo doesn't mean that I want you to stick a finger in my butt
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
unless you're a
But yeah.
doctor or play one on TV. Um, so
So John Stamos is good then.
I don't, yeah,
He
I
played
guess
a
so. Yeah,
doctor
he
on
played a
TV.
doctor on TV. Yeah. As long as he's bringing the Greek yogurt, I guess it's fine.
It's bringing the Greek sauce, that's for sure.
Hey, yep. Okay. So, anyways, let's look at some other people. Remember, do you know who Hugh Grant is? Hugh Grant. Hugh
I know the
Grant.
name.
Hugh
I forgot.
Grant. He's a British actor. He got
That's
arrested. He got arrested for having sex with a prostitute, and that's something I can never understand. I can never understand a celebrity getting arrested for having sex or paying for a prostitute. An escort, maybe, but when have you ever seen an attractive prostitute? Like, dude, going up and down, like, you drive up and down like Union. There's not any attractive prostitutes. All of them look like a bunch of methed out, whatever. I mean, you probably don't drive over there, but I'm doing Uber and Lyft, and I see these prostitutes are out during the fucking day, mind you, and I'm like,
No, I don't mind.
I can't believe that people pull over and they're like, yeah, I want to pay you $20 for you to suck my dick.
Well, dude, $20 is actually a good deal.
I don't know. That's the first thing. That's the first amount. Maybe it's more. I don't know what they're charging with inflation.
Well, if it's more than that.
I don't know what they're charging with
They
inflation.
don't know fucking shit about inflation. What are you talking about?
You would figure though that they're professionals. They could charge more. So
they could charge a bit more.
They probably
But you
could.
also have to think like they do realize what they're worth. Like I would think hookers know what they're worth.
Yeah.
They got an extra spare tire in the front. They're not charging the full fucking price. They're probably half in that thing. You know?
I don't know. All I know is it's weird to me that celebrities go ahead and pay for sex.
Burrito,
That's
do you
wild.
know it?
Shit. Yeah, right.
I know it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, Hugh Grant was caught with a prostitute. You know who else has some history with prostitutes, but they
No.
never talk about it? Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Eddie
No
Murphy.
shit.
Eddie Murphy allegedly killed a prostitute or had a prostitute killed. Just saying.
Well, that's
Anyways.
that's nothing.
Yeah.
Next.
Next, let's see here. We got Bill Clinton. Remember Bill Clinton's little sex scandal that he had?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
have sexual relationships with that one.
Yeah. It's wild to me that he had that happen. He did that and he got more popular. Like people are like, oh yeah, no, he totally took advantage of this young girl, you know, or
He's the cool president.
this young woman. But yeah, he's the cool president. But he was also having affairs before that. He had an affair before he was even president. They were talking about that shit.
Like some cool fuck.
Yeah, so did Donald. Like Donald Trump has had many affairs as well, you know. So I mean, yeah. Anyways,
So is Donald Trump like the second coolest now?
I guess so. Yeah, he's the second coolest. You're
I
fired.
haven't watched Family Guy. I wonder if they've had a good Donald Trump episode recently.
Oh, I don't know.
Because one of the first ones for Bill Clinton, he was a judge for a fat girl contest.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, that was fucking. Those episodes were so gold back then.
Yeah.
But then because I think he ended up sleeping with Lois by playing the saxophone for her. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Dude, if Bill Clinton was playing the sax for me, I don't think I'd fuck him, but we'd be chilling.
Yeah, I mean, smoking weed.
We'd be chilling.
Because he did
Yeah,
not.
I was gonna say,
He did not inhale. He did not inhale from that marijuana. Yeah. All right. Here's one. Let's see if you could guess who this is. All right. I'm gonna give you one guess. What?
No, wait. I don't want to waste that guess.
Okay, yeah. Don't. You got one guess on who this is. All right. And then who did you say?
Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. I'm gonna give you one guess who this is. Indicted on 21 counts of child pornography after a tape showing him having sex with and urinating on an underage woman was sent to the Chicago Sun-Times. He pled not. What?
Was that R. Kelly?
It was R. Kelly. Congratulations. Yeah. It was R. Kelly. He pled not guilty to all charges, since dozens of women have claimed to have been held in a sex cult by the singer. Anyways, yeah. So he was pissing on everyone and having sex with underage girls. So
no.
What?
Fuck yeah. No fuck yes to that. No.
Okay. Well, you want to pee on? You want to pee on someone?
No. Well, peeing on everyone, that's pretty badass. But doing the second part, no.
Okay. All right.
No.
Let's see here. You got Kim Kardashian's sex tape.
Have you ever off a balcony?
Have I what?
Have you ever pissed off a balcony?
No, can't say I have. I don't like to whip my dick out in public, so I don't really like. I don't even want to pee in my backyard.
I'm just saying.
I don't even want to pee in my backyard, dude. Just because I don't even know what's going on. Huh?
That's relieving.
I mean, sometimes I have to.
It's nice.
Pee out there, but I mean, I don't want to.
And then you could either smoke a cigarette or join out there while you're doing it.
I don't need. I definitely don't want ash on my dick.
Well, you could ash to the side. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot of things I don't want to do. You got also Harvey Weinstein, which he was like he's like the poster child of the Me Too movement.
He's the king of the pedos,
yeah,
or whatnot.
No, I don't know if he was necessarily doing that, but he was, basically he wasn't a star, but he was a star maker. So he was a producer, and there's a lot of movies that he produced and had made and whatever, blah blah blah, and a lot of actors and actresses that he put in those movies, and allegedly he was forcing some of those women to have sex with him. So, but if you look like Harvey Weinstein, I get why you have to
Of course,
do that.
yeah.
Yeah, he was not a good looking dude, but I don't know. He kind of looks like, like what happens when you chew gum and then you put it underneath the table. That's the way he looks to me. He looks like chewed up gum underneath the table.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he looks like to me.
So,
Anyways, what?
never mind, because what I'm gonna say out loud is kind of like a dick thing.
Oh,
'Cause I
okay.
don't get why. I guess I'm just gonna say it. I don't get why he's in trouble then, if it's not underage.
Well,
But
because
it's
okay. So the reason why, and this is the same thing with Clinton. When you abuse your power, basically, if you're in a position of power and you're using that as leverage to have sex with somebody, like it would be like if a cop pulled over someone and said, I need to write you up a ticket, and then the cop's like, but if you suck my dick, then I'll let you go away. Well, that's illegal, right? Now, if
shouldn't be.
if 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 you went the other way, like, I mean, okay, so like, let's say Harvey Weinstein was like, hey, I find you attractive, I'd like to go out with you sometime, and if she said no, you got that one shot and that was it. After that, it becomes harassment. So now if he said, hey, I really like you, I'd like to go out with you, and then she's like, yeah, sure. If she said that thinking, though, in her mind that, I should say yes because he is, a person of power, well, that's on her. But the thing is, though, is like at some point in time she could turn around and say, hey, he forced me to have sex with her or whatever, like that. That's why it's such a I don't know, it's such a bad, I don't know, it's a tough spot to be in. That's what I think. I think if you're in power, you need to be very careful with how you conduct yourself, and yeah, I mean, that's just plain and simple. You got to be careful. So,
Cameras
anyways,
on all the time.
hell
Or
yeah.
because I always play by a pics or didn't happen type of thing.
Yeah, right.
And
Well,
I know it's
okay.
a shitty way to live by, but I don't know, dude. Like I've had a few personal encounters where I've seen like people not really like seen it, but like, I see them walk. It's understandable
Mm-hmm.
that they're hooking up
Mm-hmm.
next week because it's like this is like back in high school drama days.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out she has a boyfriend, and she told him that this dude raped her.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. So that's why I'm always kind of like, well, not literally, but it's like, dude, show me proof. Like
Yeah.
I need some type of thing, like for police report, like whatever.
Yeah.
That's why even with I didn't hear much, but a lot of the shit that's supposedly going on with Trump, some of the like theories and other videos that I have seen have kind of pointed to it being actually Bill Clinton's victims.
Okay.
But like I said, like I have no proof on that. I don't even know if the videos are true,
Well,
but that's what like they're kind of saying.
like
You know?
like I said before, man, when you're a celebrity, you're living your life under a microscope, and there
Oh
are
yeah,
people who are out to get you. So, sometimes that's why it's up to the courts to decide, when it comes to
yeah.
that kind of shit. But and whatever the court judge, whatever the court decides, like, you kind of have to be like, okay. And then it's up to
Yeah.
it's up to us or to the execs to decide whether or not they're worth putting in another movie or TV show or whatever it is, because the court of public opinion can be pretty harsh. So, but for like Rob Lowe, he was able to make a comeback. Some people make a comeback.
Well,
And
in the
then-
video or sorry.
that fucking bloop the blooper from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
I
had
know
to.
that's what you're thinking of. Yeah. God, dude, that's so funny. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, speaking of sex tapes, here's some lists, here's some sex tapes here. I'm not, yeah, and this is
I'm not.
it was hard, it was difficult to find a list of these things because everything wanted to send me to a porn website. I'm like, I don't want to watch these sex tapes. I just want to know who had these sex tapes out there. So apparently Jennifer Lopez had a sex tape.
Nice.
It was a sex tape with her ex-husband, Ojani Noah.
Well, we know if it
Yeah.
was Ben Affleck, you'd hate it.
yeah, that's definitely right. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. The sex tape with J-Lo and Ben Affleck needed more pegging in it. Way more pegging.
He doesn't act like anything but himself. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Is he still
exactly.
acting like himself?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. He can't even. He's such a terrible actor. You can't even tell if he likes it. Yeah. When he came, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it one bit. Shit. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. All right. Be quiet, computer.
Yeah, bitch.
Yep.
This computer.
Anyways, so supposedly it was a 20-minute video, J-Lo without her clothes on. It is, however, prohibited to be released due to a temporary restraining order from J-Lo and court orders. See, okay, so when they release it, you know that this is, if they release a sex tape, then you know good and well that it is to give them some kind of boost, right? Like none of these are
and that's why I was kind of getting on earlier with Kim's. It's like her main one got her more into fame.
Yeah.
Without that, would we any of us be keeping up with the Kardashians?
Yeah.
No, we want to see when that pussy falls apart. Come on now. We're there from the start, we're there to the finish. All right.
Yeah.
Until that shit comes flopping out and it has to have that was it hysterectomy?
Oh my God. Yeah.
And she could donate the jar with her pussy for science or
Oh my God.
some shit. I don't know. I'm getting a little raunchy because I don't really care about the Kardashians.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they're witches. Anyways.
Yeah. I want to
So Hulk Hogan had a sex tape.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, send me that.
Okay, brother. Okay, brother.
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 He's like, no,
I just want to know.
Now swallow your vitamins. Okay. He's so.
At least back then his jizz would have been just straight vitamin and protein. So
it's steroids. What makes it all?
Well,
okay.
not even.
So a not so secret
natural.
video.
He's
Yeah,
natty.
right. Yeah, sure. A not so secret video released. You think his dick is spray tan too? I guess we got to watch the video.
We gotta watch the video. Dude.
Yeah.
There's so many questions that can be answered by that video.
Yeah. So not so secret video released to the public. What makes it all the more interesting is that the woman who Hogan is having relations with in the tape is the wife of his friend, radio personality Bubba the Love Sponge. Not only that, but he had full permission to do the dirty with her by Bubba himself.
Oh, yeah.
What's not so great was that the video was made around 2007 when Hogan was still firmly married to former wife Linda.
Oof.
Yeah. So, anyways, Hogan took Gawker Media to court over the coverage of the whole debacle. Gawker was forced to pay Hogan $100 million and shut down its operation. Gawker's other media properties were bought up by Univision and retained. Oh, shit, man. So he took down Gawker. All right, then.
Well, I've never heard of them.
Well, I've heard of them. But, yeah, so Rob Lowe and his sex tape. You got Kim Kardashian and her sex tape. Tia Tequila. That's another one. Like, her sex tape
Wasn't
was...
she a porn star?
No, she was
Really?
yeah, she was just like she became famous on Facebook. Like that was her thing.
Wow.
So no, MySpace. My bad, MySpace. So that was where
sure.
she
No,
became
I had
famous.
her as a friend. I knew that.
Yeah, right.
I was just kind of like, how?
Right next to Tom.
Well, yeah, they were my best friends.
Yep. Yeah. Tia Tequila has a tape.
Life's sad, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Tia Tequila has a tape released by Vivid Entertainment with her engaging in some adult behavior with other women.
Nice.
I guarantee you, because like she went off the deep end. She started talking like fucking conspiracy this, flat earth this, like all sorts of crazy shit, man. And
Oh, yeah.
she went off. Yeah, she was going off on like the Illuminati, all that stuff. And then yeah, she kind of like she fell off. And I could imagine like this tape coming out just so she can get some more celebrity, whatever, cred or whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. Minka Kelly. I don't even know who the fuck this chick is, so I'm not going to talk about her. Nadia Soliman. Nadia Solomon, for people who don't know, is the Octomom. She had 8 kids at once. There were 8.
Gross.
Yeah, like, oh.
Fucking
She had
16 arms slithering out of you.
God, she had a fucking litter, is what she had. Anyways, she, let's see here. Once has answered the prayers of none and provided us. Okay, yeah. So, after her incredible delivery of 8 babies at once, has answered the prayers of none and provided us with the tape from Wicked Pictures. In the video, Octomom is seen in all her au natural glory. So basically, I guess she's like, want to show that this pussy still works. So,
Wait, was this was before or after?
This is after the kids. So after she had her 8 kids.
So during, and definitely not during, right?
Yeah, and she was... The whole thing was for celebrity, right? Like even her having the kids, because like it wasn't a natural thing that she ended up having 8 kids. Like I think she was like,
really?
Yeah, she was I can't remember the whole story, but yeah. Anyways, Vince Neil, okay, he made a sex tape with a porn star. Pamela Anderson, yeah, of course, we remember that one. That one, I wonder if that one was actually a leak or if that one was like legit. Like, if it was a legit leak or if it was planned. You know what I mean?
Pamela Anderson
and Tommy Lee, yeah, because she was at her peak, so she didn't really need it, and then he was fine. I mean, so I think that was an accidental leak. Let's see here.
I'm pretty sure it stayed there for a while.
What?
Like, because usually, like, someone that's, like, big, don't they try to get it cleaned up?
What, their
taken
dick?
off
dick?
the web? Huh?
Their dick?
No, the video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but what are you going to do? You can't, it's so hard to...
I don't know. Hearing that just kind of takes me back. I remember seeing him play drums on them tits.
Yeah. That's funny, dude. Let's see here. I don't know who that is. You got Tanya Harding. Tanya Harding was famous for hiring. So it was her and her husband hired some dude to go ahead and club Nancy Kerrigan in the shin, so Nancy Kerrigan wouldn't be able to skate, and Tanya Harding could win the gold or whatever in the Olympics. But Tanya Harding had a sex tape with her then husband, Jeff Galooly, that the couple released legitimately on their own after it became so popular. They released it to make money. That's because she was fucking broke.
It's like her ankle, the bitch.
That wasn't her. She broke the other girl's
Oh.
ankle. Yeah.
Well,
She didn't do it.
The way you described it, it seemed like
Yeah.
that was the one.
No.
Wait, so the one that was
Nancy
the
Kerrigan.
skater didn't have the video?
Nancy Kerrigan, who was a skater, and Tanya Harding, who is also a skater, figure skater.
Okay.
Both figure skaters. And Tanya Harding hired somebody to club Nancy Kerrigan. Nancy Kerrigan was unable to skate, or I think maybe she did skate. I don't know. Can't remember. So it was a long time ago. I was a kid. Let's see here. So China, the wrestler. What?
China. There's a wrestler named China?
There was a wrestler named China. She has passed on, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. She made a tape with a fellow professional wrestler, Sean Waltman, known as X-Pac. They actually
They're just throwing each other around. That'd be pretty great.
She was a very big, strong woman. They actually
sure.
it was a cash grab for that one.
Well, no, I mean,
she
what kind of lesbian porn? Wait, is lesbian, right?
No, the Sean. Oh, I guess Sean. Yeah, is a female name too. Sean Waltman, X-Pac.
I was a little confused. I'm sorry, dog.
He's a dude. And then it was China.
A dude played a dude dressed as another dude.
That's right. Anyway, so they went ahead and they went on to let's see, China went on to appear on Celebrity Rehab later after she claimed that she made no money from the movie, the sex tape. She didn't make any money off of that. So she tried to, but didn't. And the name of the sex tape was called One Night in China. So there's that. Yeah.
I have some research to do.
Yeah. Let's see. Gene Simmons had a sex tape that was released in 2008. For the record, it did not feature his longtime girlfriend and mother of his children, Shannon Tweed, rather another woman.
He said, for the record, it does not feature his long tongue. Let's say, dang it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Tom Sizemore has a tape with more than 8 hours of him performing.
Oral or nothing. Never mind. Sorry.
Him just doing a bunch of shit. So
like stand up or
yeah, exactly. Naked. Yeah. Anyways, let's see here. In 2014, reports surfaced that a home video featuring Kim's then boyfriend Kanye West was being shopped around. There was some debate whether the woman in the video was Kim, was a Kim K lookalike or the real one, but Kardashian herself hinted the couple might have made a very personal movie. According to the industry insider, the tape was made before the couple got together. The video never ended up surfacing. So there was just a rumor that Kanye made a tape with Kim. Fred Durst has a tape illegally released by a repairman who was working on his computer in 2005. He sued several publishers for posting the video and was awarded $70 million in damages. That's crazy. Let's see. Colin Farrell had a 13-minute tape with a Playboy model. It was leaked in 2006.
Did you ever watch The Girls Next Door?
No.
I think that's what it was called. It was a TV show based pretty much in the Bunny Mansion or whatever. And just like their whole lives and like what they would do with Hugh and shit like that. Fuck, man.
Yeah, never. No. Yeah,
Okay.
never even heard of it actually.
Maybe it was just something I made up in my head. I don't fucking know.
All right, dude. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I saved like the one that I think was the best for last. Because I didn't even know this happened, never heard of it. It's hilarious to me. Just the fact that there's a tape of this. Um, Kid Rock appeared in a sex tape.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and he was having sex with some groupies, but there was another musician that was in this orgy. um I'm not saying, I never watched the video, so I don't know.
If it was good or not.
I don't know if they like touched, if they ever docked this other singer and
Oh.
him. It could have just been with the groupies. It was Kid Rock, the other male singer from a different band, and then 4 groupies. So they had 2 girls each, I guess. And this happened in 1999. And it was Scott Stapp, the lead singer from Creed, was in this sex tape
Fuck yeah.
with Kid Rock. Yeah. So yeah, he was getting down with those girls with legs wide open, you know.
Oh, that's a
So,
good one. Damn
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. 6 feet from the edge and I'm coming. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so those are the sex tapes and scandals and all that stuff. Yeah, but I mean, there's so many, dude. There's so many like terrible people that are celebrities. Um, do you know who Carl Malone is? This is fucked up, dude. Do you know who Carl
Oh, I do
Malone
not.
is? Okay, Carl Malone is
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead. Guess.
It's the ex baseball player that was in the Marines that did clown work on the side while he was San Francisco's newest serial killer.
No.
Fuck.
This Carl Malone is uh a basketball player, so you did have
Fuck, I was so
sport.
close.
You had the sports angle, right?
Oh, god damn it. Clown?
Yeah.
Was there anything involving the clown?
No,
His dad.
no,
His dad, at least.
I don't think so. His nickname is the Mailman.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Milk.
But
I should have said the milkman.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So here we go. Carl Malone, when he was 20 years old, impregnated a 13-year-old while he was playing basketball for Louisiana Tech. He did not admit to being the father. Judge ruled that Malone was indeed the father after a paternity test. And you know what he's done for this kid? Jack shit.
What?
Didn't do shit. He's a terrible person. Carl Malone's an asshole. Here's another one that's interesting. Do you know The Who? The band The Who?
That one.
I think the Who. I don't know. Who are you? Who? I think so.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
The one
yeah.
that is it the CSI
Yeah,
theme
yeah,
song?
yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think I
um,
was thinking something way older, but
yeah.
okay.
So Pete Townsend is in the band The Who, and he's done a
Okay.
bunch of other stuff, and everybody's like really, he's highly regarded in the music industry.
Uh-huh.
So Townsend admitted to using his card to gain access to a site that had that was a child pornography site.
Ooh. Nope. Bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, so he was he was signing up with this child porn site. Now he claims that he was accessing the site for research. And the police gave him a warning, and he was on the sex offender list for 5 years, but no charges were filed.
That's some bullshit.
I remember when the story came out, and he was claiming that he was doing research. He was going to be writing a book on, like child pornography and like the dangers and all this stuff, right? But so a lot of people are like, yeah, right. But yeah, anyways,
Like, how to not get caught.
yeah, right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if that book ever came out. So you tell me now, because
Well,
this
he couldn't
happened.
complete his research.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I mean, probably not.
Rick James, bitch. Rick James assaulted a woman and held her against her will, keeping her bound to a chair for at least 12 hours. So he
What do
was
you expect?
kidnapping. Let's see. Here's another one that's fucked up. This is really fucked up. And Wayne over at Poofinger, he actually
Did something?
no, he knew about this.
Oh,
And he's talked about it a few times on his show. And and people, you guys should check out Poofinger Podcast. They are actually on a hiatus.
they're actually pretty cool.
They're
guys.
cool. They're cool dudes, and they wouldn't do any of this terrible stuff. They're down to earth, always and
Let's
forever.
hope not, because we're putting our necks out for them right now.
I'm pretty sure. No, they're all good dudes. So, but anyways, he's a big Aerosmith fan, and like that's cool. I hate Aerosmith. I don't like Steven Tyler, and Steven Tyler is a douche. He was in a relationship with a 16-year-old when he was in his 20s and bragged about it in his autobiography. This is what happened.
I would do it. So when he was in his 20, when he was 20, or in his like late 20s.
Okay, so
I'm not trying to defend him.
So
We just gotta pinpoint some things, because it's like at the same time as clearly we could see something's a little fucked up. We should also point out like what years what, and maybe like the laws were different and shit like that.
So she this woman, she was only 14 when they met in 1973. He was 25, so he was 11 years older than her. But she was there, and she was kind of a groupie, and she alleged that Taylor convinced her mother to let him take legal guardianship. So he legally adopted this girl, and the mother was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he took her on tour, and he was just like having his way with this 14-year-old girl.
Okay. See, like when it's all like that, and they're putting it out, like
and then
that's crazy.
She says that she got pregnant at 17 and he convinced her to have an abortion. So there's that. Let's see. I don't know, man. You know what? I think that we should probably end this first half, because we're already sitting at about an hour. And so I say we end this first half, and then we go ahead and we continue with the second half, man.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna bring in these horns. You got anything to say about any of this shit that you've heard so far?
Just hit us up on them things, and then tell us you're the worst thing you've done, so we could report you to the police.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna do that, dude. No. I mean, well, if it's really bad,
well, statute limitations and shit like
maybe
that.
Sometimes.
If it was recent, depending.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bye.